if you want a group chat in Moko, join Choco Champs. So I unlocked the, what is this, the medicine ball? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, the medicine ball. This weapon effing sucks, dude. Low damage. The combo attack is, I guess, nice, but it's so slow. Like, I don't know. If you're gonna go healer, just run the staff instead. It's much better. But anyway, that's not the focus of this video. Yay! The focus of this video is Big Papa. Or, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna beat Big Papa pretty easily. And if I do, not saying I will, but if I do, I'll move on to the monster games. And I kind of want to talk about just rifts in general, because I feel like rifts are cool, but at the same time, I feel like there's something missing, if that makes sense. I have two elite hunters in my lobby, so this might be a free game. But anyway, yeah, look at all this stuff. What the heck? Oh, okay. That's bad. I wish I could aim my shots in this game, but oh well. I feel like with rifts, there is such a big emphasis on DPS that the other roles of playing, you know, healer or tank just don't feel like they matter too much, you know? Like, you go on a rift, right? Like, literally, like, look at my squad. You have two people running the techno gloves. You have one person running the fast shooting bow. I don't know what it's called because I haven't unlocked it yet. And you have one person running, I think that's the buzzkill? I got extremely lucky with Big Papa. Holy crap. I think that's buzzkill. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, I got really lucky. I have two elite hunters in my squad for whatever reason. Was I the worst? Oh, I was not the worst in non-boss damage. I was the worst in boss damage. Healing and damage tanked, yeah. What's this weapon called? The speed shot. You have two techno gloves, a speed shot, and a buzzkill. Three weapons that specialize in just dealing damage and dealing lots of it. And I feel like it's kind of to a point to where the other roles just don't matter. Ooh, what's this? Snow globes. A snowstorm to slow down chaos monsters. Not too bad for a rookie. The invasion seems to have stopped for now. We've created a few projects, so if you're able to beat these rifts faster, you'll earn more rewards. And that's a big if. Bye, rookie. Well, I did a sub 130 on my first try. Whether or not I deserved it is debatable, but, you know, thing is, I did it. No way, dude. You can tell I barely completed these two, and then this one is just sub 130. That's so funny. But, oh, this is very hard? Okay, I'm not gonna do that then. I'll try to continue. I want to get a sub 2 run on Street Fight, but it's been pretty difficult. I have the wrong build, too. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about how with rifts, it feels like dealing damage is the only thing that matters, and I'm wondering. And again, this is my first MMORPG. Surprisingly, I remember playing, you know, World of Warcraft for like a day and just not liking it. But you know, I was like what, 15 at the time? No, I was 16 at the time. So my perception of games have changed since then, but. Yeah, I feel like all this game cares about, or at least for rifts, is just dealing as much damage as possible. Because, you know, when you're fighting monsters, when you're fighting bosses, like, there's a certain time limit to where if you don't complete the rift in a certain amount of time, as you can see, the rift gets unstable and monsters just one-shot you. And I feel like, I don't know. It just makes people want to run, you know, DPS builds all the time instead of having a dedicated tank or healer or whatever. And not even just, you know, not even just like DPS, but like a certain kind of like DPS. Because like crowd control or not crowd control, but AoE doesn't really do well here, or at least in Rifts, because the CPU bomb is like, despite being a really satisfying weapon, it's one of the worst of the game. Like, maybe it's because of the design of the weapon, who knows, but it's like, I don't know, this game just cares about damage and damage only. And it doesn't really give an opportunity for other people to learn other roles or even, you know, learn other builds and stuff like that. It's just the build that matters most are the builds that just deal the most damage. I was 5 seconds away from sub 2! Wait, I beat my record though, did I not? 2 minutes, 5 seconds? What? I swear I beat my record. It's saying I didn't, but whatever. I probably didn't. Used to deal area damage around you across a large area, slowing all non-boss monsters. The cooldown in this is insane. Jeez. I'll keep the rockets. Yeah. And I feel like part of the reason why the honor roll event was pretty tough is because a lot of people just, you know, aren't understanding roles and don't really know how to, you know, play certain roles because they're so used to being the damage dealer that people don't know how to kite with the tank or, you know, heal with the healer. And it caused a lot of people to get frustrated. Also, you know, again, for many people, myself included, this is like their first MMORPG aside of World of Warcraft, but again, I kind of dropped World of Warcraft because I didn't like it. And I don't know, people just, I guess I feel like the game doesn't really educate you on, you know, the different, you know, roles and stuff in the game. Like, there's more to, you know, an MMORPG, than, you know, being the damage dealer, the DPS, you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like with the way that this game is set up, and maybe this could just be an MMORPG thing. Like, this may not be just the Moko thing, but just MMORPGs in general. Maybe it's just, you know, I don't know. Kind of got lost in thought for a little bit, but yeah. I just wish that you could be like, you know, just a hardcore healer and still feel like you're contributing to the team. Or have people who are willing to be a hardcore healer or just the freaking, you know, tank or whatever. And not feel like they have to constantly run Techno Fists or Squid Blades or Buzzkill or Short Shot or whatever. That was a bad lightning. 10 seconds. Can we do it? I don't know. He's gonna be close! You gotta be freaking kidding me, dude! You gotta be freaking kidding me, dude! I feel like if I didn't miss that... Okay, well, I was the worst on my team. Third in non-boss damage. Last in boss damage. That's crazy. Last in tank. Okay, so I was clearly the odd one out. I cost my team a sub 2 run. That's crazy. I honestly don't know what they can do to... Oh, new event pass, by the way. I'll take this. I honestly don't really know what they could do to make it to where, you know, rifts are more meaningful for every role. Maybe they could change up the win condition to where instead of, you know, speed running, taking down bosses, you could speed run, like, or it could be like, you know, I don't know, like a save the president kind of thing, like a defense win condition or something like that. I don't know. Again, this is my first MMORPG, so I'm being really, you know, really lenient and lax with my criticism, because there's a chance that I just don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and that's completely fine. I am open to that possibility, but I just feel like, as someone who is getting their first real experience at an MMORPG, it feels like the only thing that matters in this game is damage. Damage and Squid Blades. I've heard Squid Blades is like the best weapon in the game for speedrunning rifts. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know what rifts would need, because, yeah. But, who knows? This is going to be my last run, by the way, so if I don't get this here, I'm not going to get it at all, because I ran out of things to say. A bit of a unscripted, semi-directionless video. I was expecting to just be struggling against Big Papa, but I lucked out with my lobby and got 2 elite hunters who just deleted the health, and I got a sub 130 on my first try. I know that's going to piss some people off, but it is what it is, I suppose. 15 seconds, come on, we can do it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, we're so close, we're so close, we're so, yes! Sub 2 minutes, all right, I'm done. Okay, cool. And also, don't be afraid to let me know what you guys think in the comments too, because like I said, I might not know what the hell I'm talking about. And that's fine. Oh, I was second with boss damage. That is an improvement. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for, you know, being here in this Moko adventure. I'm almost level 24. Join Choco Champs if you're looking for a group chat. Fun fact, you can join more than one. So if you're already in a group chat, you can join this one too. That's another cool thing about this game. But that's going to be it for me. Take care of each other and love each other, and peace.